Right now at 10, storms and lightning dominate the skies tonight. Nicole's tracking what's in store for the rest of your weekend. And a natural approach to education. How a Lafarge charter school plans to use a $1 million grant to expand their mission. Plus, it's the Friday Night Frenzy, highlights from area teams who are dodging those storms.
Watching WKDT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Emily is off tonight. It's La Crescent's biggest weekend of the year. News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hine joins us and shows us how locals are celebrating the 77th annual Apple Fest. Brooklyn.
The community of La Crescent is packed with fun this weekend as Apple Fest kicks off another year of festivities. Entertainment for every age brings families to the Apple Fest grounds each year.
I love the rides and the parade. And I love getting candy.
Backed by popular demand, the carnival makes its return to the festival.
You know, that was the thing about last year. We didn't have a carnival, and I felt almost like we lost that little bit of community because everybody likes that. And, you know, you come for the carnival, you stay for the food, you ride a pony if you want to.
From food and live music to rides and games, crowds have plenty of favorites to enjoy.
I think it's called like the Scrambler, the one that spins you around. That's always a good time.
I am a sucker for a good carnival apple, so.
Apple Festival Incorporated is a nonprofit, and organizers say proceeds go back into supporting the community.
So we're all volunteers. Nobody's taking a paycheck home, and we love that.
There's still time to join in on the fun. Apple Fest celebrations continue through Sunday. Reporting in the studio, Brooklyn Hine, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Brooklyn. And the 22nd annual Chippewa Falls Oktoberfest is underway. The party started today at the Leinie Lodge, followed by a Golden Keg ceremony and the announcement of this year's Festmeister and Festmeisterin, Charles Buddy and Jamie Brennan. A parade then brought the festivities to the Northern Wisconsin State Fairgrounds. The festival runs through Saturday night. A nature-based charter school in Lafarge is expanding with a $1 million state grant. The Kickapoo Valley Forest School serves 85 students from 4K to 4th grade who spend most of their day outdoors. The school opened 5 years ago and now has waiting lists for some classrooms. So the grant will help them create an upper elementary program for 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders.
We will be creating an upper elementary, which will include 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. And those students will also spend much of their day outside, but their academics might focus more around citizen science and project-based learning.
The new field school program starts next school year. Fire crews battled a grass fire in Chaseburg today. It started when a planned controlled burn spread faster than anticipated. 8 departments responded to the incident. Officials say no one was hurt and there's no major damage to surrounding buildings. A CDC advisory panel is updating COVID-19 vaccine recommendations. It now recommends adults talk with their doctor before getting the vaccine. The panel chose not to require a prescription for it. Now, yesterday, they voted to change the MMRV vaccine recommendation. Instead of a combined shot for measles, mumps, rubella, and chickenpox when a child turns 1, they suggest waiting until they turn 4. For kids under 4, they suggest separating the chickenpox from the MMR vaccine. Amplify Health's vaccine program manager says this won't have a big impact on the current vaccine schedules.
They're given as separate vaccines anyway at 12 months. And then we use the MMRV vaccine at the kindergarten shots is what we call them. Why we don't give it at 1 year and give it at 4 years instead is all based on older ACIP recommendations.
The panel delayed a vote on hepatitis B shots given to infants on the day they're born. Sentencing day for the Onalaska man involved in a fatal drug delivery. Aspen Kalina will spend 7 years in prison, followed by 5 years extended supervision. In 2023, Kalina delivered methamphetamine to a man living in a sober living facility. That man was later found dead, an autopsy ruling the cause of death was an overdose. UW La Crosse is launching a new criminology major to meet growing student demand. The program starts this spring. A survey of UWL criminal justice minors found 75% would likely declare the criminology major, with some considering transferring to schools that offered the program. One professor says the major will focus on criminal behavior and its ties to poverty, discrimination, and mental illness.
These are the kinds of skills and pieces of knowledge that can be applied certainly within a criminal justice system, but also are looked for in other areas throughout a community and can be involved in both the private and the public sector.
School officials say workforce demand was a key factor in developing the program. The La Crosse Salvation Army and Quick Trip are making sure everyone's prepared for winter. They're teaming up for the Coats for Kids collection event. From now to October, community members are encouraged to donate slightly used or new coats at one of 27 Quick Trips in La Crosse County.
It's been an excellent way for the community to show their support of those who cannot provide for themselves and maybe need a helping hand at this time.
They're also accepting hats and gloves, and people can even donate adult winter gear. And they also hope to collect over 500 coats this time around. The distribution days are going to be set for October 10th, 17th, and 24th. Second graders from Trempealeau Elementary went on a special field trip today. The students embarked on their annual Trempealeau walk-around, walking to different locations around town to deepen their understanding of their community. One of the stops was the Community Heritage Center, where teachers say the kids got an up-close look at the history of their hometown.
It's fun to go to all the different places like the hotel or here at the Historical Society and listen to all the great things that Mr. Kudrowski can say and show them, such as things from the past, pictures of the river, and we're such a river town, so we'd like for them to know a little bit more of the history in the past.
Students also visited Citizen State Bank, Fat Cat's Bait Shop, and the historic Trempealeau Hotel. Coming up, it's the Friday Night Frenzy. All the local scores and highlights in just a few minutes.
And we're still seeing some thunderstorms pass through the area tonight, but we have even more on the way as we head into the weekend. I'll have a full look at your weekend forecast coming up right after the break.
We're an implant-focused practice. I think the advantage of a father-daughter practice is, I've been at this for 30 years now. I learned things that worked well and things that didn't work so well.
And it was fun to be able to just jump in and kind of complement that. I feel like it made both of us stronger. You don't expect it when you walk into a dental office. You don't expect the family aspect, but when you walk into our doors, we're going to give you that.
If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
Asher Lassen Exteriors has moved to Chippewa Falls and is celebrating with a grand opening on Friday, September 26th. Come check out our showcase of Renewal by Anderson windows and doors, Gutter Helmet, Tundra seamless gutters, and Sonesta retractable awnings and solar screens. We have amazing prize drawings and special savings of up to 25% off for our guests. Join us at Asher's at our new showroom at 1654 Commercial Boulevard in Chippewa Falls on Friday, September 26th from 10 to 5. Visit goasher.com for all the details.
Soar into a new career at Eagle Crest Communities.
What keeps me at Eagle Crest are the people that I work with. I enjoy my team so much. I look forward to seeing them every day. I enjoy our monthly meetings, getting to see the other managers from the other facilities and collaborate. I motivate my team by bringing us back to why we're here, going through our residents, getting to know them. You feel like you're really part of a big mission to help our residents have a full and healthy life.
Learn more at eaglecrestlife.org.
Yeah, we're still dealing with some scattered thunderstorms passing through the area, likely some heavy downpours associated with this. This main line just passed through the cross about an hour ago. Plenty of lightning out there. And again, the main risk with this is really going to be that heavy downpour. We're not really seeing a severe risk, so to say, not a whole lot of hail or even stronger wind gusts with this, apart from the general thunderstorm risk that you have. It's really going to be that heavy rainfall. We're seeing high rain rates happening in just a short amount of time. The top edge, north edge of this line, just now getting close to Black River Falls and about to cross over the I-94 corridor. If we go a little bit further south, we're still seeing a couple more thunderstorms passing through Vernon County, and eventually will be making their way up into the far eastern edge of La Crosse County and into Monroe County as well. If we take another broad view of it, though, we still have some additional thunderstorms forming just to our south. Those will likely continue to make it a little bit further to the north and pass through areas in southern Wisconsin over the next hour or so. As far as rainfall totals go from what we've already seen, the heaviest that's going to take the cake is really those thunderstorms that we saw earlier this evening, closer into Juneau and Adams County. But back here in La Crosse, we still had plenty of rain, also falling in southeastern Minnesota earlier on in the evening. Here in the station, downtown La Crosse, we saw just over 0.6 of an inch, but that fell in a very short amount of time. And while it doesn't seem like a whole lot of rain, there was some ponding on the roadways. So if you're in any urban areas and want to get out on the roadways and that rain is coming to you, maybe wait off. This drainage systems usually have a pretty easy time of catching up after the storms are past, but once it's pouring down, you'll likely have some ponding on those roadways. The good news is a lot of this activity should be moving out of the way in the next few hours, and it should actually, for the most part, be somewhat clear as we go into the morning hours tomorrow morning. Still looking at some activity existing over in west central Wisconsin. Some of that could even, as you see, move into our area by the earlier afternoon hours. Again, mainly east of the Mississippi River Valley, some additional scattered thunderstorms. As we go throughout the evening hours, we'll likely see a little bit more coverage, some of that activity getting a little bit further to the west, but the overall intensity of those showers and thunderstorms looking a little bit less than what we were seeing today. So still the chance for some additional rainfall totals, but really a lot of it should be happening in the afternoon hours and higher likelihoods further north of I-94 and east of the Mississippi. That's where you can see the highest likelihood of rainfall. Again, this is going to be all the way through the weekend. Our rain totals, highest amount is still looking to fall east of the Mississippi River and especially north of I-94. That's where we're seeing the most likely chance for additional thunderstorm chances. But again, if you do find yourself under a thunderstorm that pops up, you could definitely expect around ½ an inch to upwards of an inch under some of those stronger thunderstorms. As far as rain totals go for the rest of the weekend, then we still have those scattered chances going in to Saturday evening and carrying over into Sunday as well. They start to fall off a little bit as we go throughout the beginning of the week, but Monday still holds the chance to have some showers, especially earlier on in the day. As far as temperatures go for this weekend, really not going to be that bad. If you're dodging those showers and thunderstorms out there, it's going to be quite nice, a little bit muggy in the morning, a tad less muggy than what we've been dealing with, but we could still have some patchy fog out there in the morning hours, especially with all that moisture that we have near the surface right now. 73 then for your high tomorrow afternoon in La Crosse, 71 in Eau Claire, so pretty similar to where we're at today. Sunday's highs then likely a tad bit warmer because we'll have more breaks in those showers, a little bit more sunshine poking through. Some of us could be climbing back into the upper 70s. And then by Monday, that is the first day of astronomical fall. The temperatures are going to recognize that, and they're actually going to get closer to average by the middle of next week, so it's going to feel a little bit more like fall out there.
All right, thanks, Nicole. And coming up next in sports, a Friday battle against the weather. Area teams up against rain and lightning trying to stay on the field. The frenzy is next.
It's the National Mattress Sale at Home Sleep Express. Get an extra 15% off sale prices on Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep. This Jewel Pillow Top Queen is $849, and this Invigorate Plush Queen is just $594. Only at Home Sleep Express.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
Halloween is here, and Menards has everything you need to dress your home for the season. From the smallest spooks to biggest fears. Make your home the talk of the town with tricks and treats for the whole family. Get everything you need with scary good savings this Halloween at Menards.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward.
Get 0% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. Plus, get $4,500 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
I'm a martial artist, a skydiver, a pilot, and all of them require your feet to work. Get up in the morning, and it felt like I was standing on marbles on my heel. When I went into the Good Feet store, the fitting was personalized. It was all about me. You put in the arch supports, and your day becomes better, and the sun shines, the unicorns run by, and, you know, it's a good life. I'm Randy, and that's my Good Feet story.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Get a sleep like no other on a handmade mattress from Heirloom at Home Sleep Express. Plus, pay no interest for 5 years and get free white glove delivery, setup, and a 120-night guarantee. Heirloom mattresses at Home Sleep Express.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome into the Frenzy. Jacob, and as always, joined by Cade. Well, it was shaping up to be a fun night of football, Cade, but Mother Nature, she was not feeling cooperative tonight.
That's right, Jacob. Some games got in more action than others, but then Lightning put a pause on most, if not all.
So what we'll do tonight is show you what we have from those contests that did see some action and try to give some updates on postponements if finalized. But Cade, you got a good chunk of an important game tonight.
Yeah, the Holmen Vikings were facing off in a top 10 battle with the Reedsburg Beavers to see who were coming, the Beavers who were coming off of a big win over on Alaska last week. So let's go to Empire Stadium. It's homecoming night in Holmen as the Vikings look to stay unbeaten. Scoreless after one, but the Vikings strike. Colin Williams tricks the defense, tricked me out, and then he's going to take it all the way in on the QB keeper. It's 7-0 Holmen, but the Beavers are tough. Will McConowitz right up the middle and in. Reedsburg ties the game at 7. First play after the kickoff, and Holmen is going deep. Williams taking a shot, perfect throw, hits Rylan Eichhoff in stride, and the track star is gone. 77 yards later, Vikings take a 14-7 lead. But Reedsburg, they were looking to respond, and they do. It's McConowitz again, up the middle. Man, he is tough to tackle. Takes it in. We're tied up at the half, but the Lightning took over. They will resume this one tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m.
It is Wisconsin's oldest rivalry dating back to 1894, Tomah and Sparta meeting for the 119th time. First drive for Sparta, Everett Laufenberg looking midfield, but Adam Bresky is there for the pick, and the Timberwolves, well, they would capitalize off the interception. Quinn Gerke lobs it up to Silas Cram. What looks like an incompletion, Kate, is actually a catch. Cram able to bring it in. Tomah leads by 7. Sparta responds, though, as Hunter Huntington rushes into the end zone for the score right here. It's now tied. Very next drive for Tomah. There's a bobble on the handoff. Logan Engel falls on it, and Sparta is back in business. Then in the red zone, Camden McTaggart takes the handoff into the end zone to make it 14-7 for the Spartans. Last check, Sparta up 21-7 in the fourth when play stopped. No word yet if the game has been postponed.
The Cooley Conference's private schools meeting as Luther visits Aquinas. Opening drive for Aquinas, Ryan Johnson has Logan Becker over the middle, and Becker's got his dancing shoes on, juking the Knights left and right before getting down at the 6. Next play, it's Jace Massa right up the middle, virtually untouched. Aquinas up 8-0. This one postponed to 10 a.m. tomorrow at Luther High School.
West Salem hosting Arcadia tonight, a matchup in the Cooley that dates back to 1965. First quarter action here. The Panthers in the red zone. Drew McConkey connects with Spencer Campbell for the score. West Salem up 6 after a missed extra point. Then on the next drive for the Panthers, McConkey rolling to his left, airing it deep to Camel, and he will bring it in and shove the defender off him to walk into the end zone. Now 13-0. This one actually called due to weather, will not be restarted, so West Salem takes it 13-0.
Pick up action in the third quarter. Rokewood trying to rally, but Westby's Griffin Nelson coming up big for the strip, giving the visitors the possession. Ensuing possession, Westby's Maddox Torkelson going up top, big connection to Nate Friedland, the senior. Tripped on a shoestring tackle. Westby wouldn't need the points. The game is called there as Lightning strikes. Westby wins 30-6.
Meanwhile, Cochrane Fountain City entered the night not having allowed a single point all season. On just the second play from scrimmage, it's Pirates DB Ethan Holzer with the INT, and he's got reservations for 6. To the house he goes. CFC goes up early. Just a few minutes later, it's the offense putting in some work. Senior receiver Stevie Meyer walks into the end zone with ease to go up 14. The visitors, including running back Aiden Lazowski, would not slow down there. He's going to juke out a defender, and he will win the foot race down the sideline for a third Pirates touchdown in the first quarter. Lazowski would then once again rip off another impressive run. He'll take this one in for his second score of the night. Cochran found CityCade. They would lead 40-0 in the second quarter. This one called due to weather.
Unbeaten Seneca Wazeeka Steuben welcoming in Pecatonica Argyle. Opening kickoff, the Blue Golds, Hunter Hagensick gathers the ball off the turf, then time to go to work. Cutting by defenders, zipping down the sideline, no one catching the senior. 13 seconds in, home team up. SWS forces a quick 3 and out. First play with the ball, Cooper Lomas connects with Jackson Konachik. He sidesteps a defender and coasts into the end zone. 90 seconds in, 14-0. More from the Blue Golds. This time a shorter connection from Lomas to Konachik, resulting in the same. Another score, home team up 21. It was then Seneca Wazeeka Steuben pouring it on. Carson Sime making great moves to pick up a first down. Brings the ball all the way to the 1. They cap off the drive with a 1-yard score. It was 28-0 when this game was paused due to lightning.
Over in Minnesota, Winona head coach John Caselius collected his 100th victory last Friday. He hopes to lead the Windhawks to another win tonight as they are hosting Stewartville. First quarter action, Stewartville's Peyton English is going to take it up the sideline 29 yards later. He will score. Tigers with an early 7-0 lead. Ensuing drive, Winona looking to respond, but Stewartville's Brody Buckmeister picks off the pass, and he takes it 20 big ones to the house. 14-0 Tigers now. Windhawks looking to get something going. The Nairmani Kimani gives them a spark with the huge 25-yard carry, but they would be unable to capitalize in the drive, and Tigers keep piling on. Malik Abdi takes the direct snap for 8 yards in to make it 21-0, and the visitors go on to take this one by a final of 28-0. So a bit of an odd night here, Kate.
Very odd.
Some finals that we have, some still being played tomorrow, but still some great action.
And some, even though I don't want to get it lost in all the rain, but CFC still haven't given up a point all year. Crazy out of them. Nothing I've ever seen.
Unbelievable. All right, coming up, we've got some more scoreboards to check out. We'll tell you when some of those games that couldn't be finished today will be picked back up tomorrow. Stick around.
If you want selection, then that's what we've got at King Furniture. King Furniture has more Lazy Boy recliners than anywhere else in the Coulee region. Fabric, leather, and even lift chairs. Try them all out. Sit on this, sit on that. There's plenty here to choose from. And as always, we'll deliver and haul away for free. Find what you're looking for today at King Furniture.
In the Northland, we're chasing fall by tackling the back roads and any type of terrain while going off the beaten path, even if there's a bump along the way. The only right way to get out there this season is in a Ford SUV that can handle it all. Now get $3,500 open bonus cash on a new 2025 Ford Escape. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Believe everything's gonna be alright. No need to worry because you got somebody on your side. We all need a fam, we all need a crew. When you're in a jam, don't know what to do. Just reach out your hand and we'll see you through. Doesn't matter where you're at, we got your back. We got your back.
With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for.
We got your back.
I'm standing here at the warehouse this morning where some 30 to 40 installers depart every morning. You've been thinking about new windows. I've been thinking about new windows for over 40 years. And my promise to you is that these fine installers that leave here every morning install the finest windows available in the market today, expert installation, always at a good value. If you're looking for new replacement windows, today would be a great day to reach out to the board store and set up a prompt free estimate.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy.
Well, Cade, there was a lot of hype for today. Central and Logan both came in unbeaten in the MVC, looking to make a statement, but a flash of lightning right before kickoff. Of course. Never let this one get underway. So the 99th battle for the Arc of Victory will be up for grabs tomorrow. This one pushed back to Saturday at noon. If Logan can get the victory, it'll be the first time getting back-to-back wins in the rivalry since 2015-2016.
I'll be at that one, so look out tomorrow afternoon for those highlights. Onalaska and Baraboo were able to get their entire game in, and it was a great bounce-back performance for the Hilltoppers. They took down the Thunderbirds 51-13.
Black River Falls notches their first conference win as they top GET tonight 24-8.
Pep and Alma currently led 8-0 with 6:08 in the first. This one on hold until tomorrow.
Some Scenic Bluffs action. Cashin improves to 4-1 on the season as they took down Ithaca. Bangor cruises over Necedah 49-0. So the Eagles and Cardinals alone at the top of the Scenic Bluffs.
Royal got a big win over Hillsborough 28-22, and an 8-man action. North Crawford crushes Monticello. The Trojans host Belmont for a meeting of top 6 teams next Friday.
The Lancers were supposed to host Red Wing this evening, but this one getting moved to tomorrow at 6 p.m. in La Crescent.
Caledonia also postponed until tomorrow. They'll be on the road at Dover Iota for a 10:30 a.m. start in Houston, and ACGE will try again tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. in Houston.
So if people want to watch some college football tomorrow, if they want to watch some high school tomorrow, there's some stuff going on.
A little bit of both. A little appetizer before NFL on Sunday. I mean, we got it all over the weekend. How can you not love football?
Thank you, Mother Nature. This is a great alternative. All right, coming up, we've got some previews for a big Saturday of action. Stick around.
Save big at Hy-Vee Friday through Sunday. Get the lowest price of the year on Tyson chicken tenders, just $2.99 a pound. Green seedless grapes, just $1.48 a pound. Pork back ribs, $2.99 a pound. Tyson chicken wings, $1.99 a pound. Jack's Pizza, just $2.99. Plus, get great deals on 24 packs of water, Doritos, Pepsi 6-packs, and more. Save in-store and online, Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
There's never been a better time to enjoy quality FlexSteel furniture than right now during the FlexSteel Factory Authorized Sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. You'll save on sofas made in the latest styles, chairs in your choice of fabrics, sectionals designed to fit your space, even luxurious leather sofas and recliners. Every FlexSteel style is included a huge savings of up to 40% off. Unlimited choices, big sale prices, and special financing happening now during the FlexSteel Factory Authorized Sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
All right, bring it in. We got a lot of square footage to cover this season. Square feet! It's all about zone coverage. Make sure we got adequate flow through the routes. Coverage! We got to lock down those escape routes. Block the drafts. Draft! We got our best 5, Caden, Noah, BJ, Tanner, Jake. You got to protect Goodman. He's bringing the heat. And Fuego. All on you, Goodman. Make us proud.
Bring the heat this season. Call G&T.
For the best heat and air conditioning, guaranteed.
Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin is so ready for summer. Right on the Mississippi River, a perfect spot for fishing and fun. Surrounded by scenic bluffs and some of the best hiking and camping around, there's so much to explore. You can experience Prairie du Chien's fascinating history and unwind with live music events that feature the vibe you're looking for. Book your place to stay and discover more at prairieduchien.org.
This right here is what the experts call a problem. Today I'm lifting some sunken concrete. So again, this is simply forming a new layer between the soil and the concrete, and it's expanding as we speak.
That's right.
That's moving.
It's moving.
Son of a gun. Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection. It's weirdly satisfying.
Isn't it? All right, welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy. Cade, the Packers looking to start 3-0 for the 3rd time in the last decade.
And while they face an 0-2 opponent in the Browns, Green Bay cannot sleepwalk through this game.
There are still some question marks regarding the injury status of important players like Zach Tom and Tucker Kraft. And it'll be the first road game for Green Bay, so Matt LaFleur's team will have to be sharp. And the players know that they can't overlook Cleveland if they want to keep that unbeaten record alive.
Just having that mindset of, not looking at the record, but
treating them as another team that we need to beat. Not looking too much over them, but having that mindset that we're going to go out there, dominate on both sides of the ball, play really well as a team and come out with the dub.
I like playing on the road because it's almost like, us versus everybody. And I think that mentality is definitely something that we try to, carry as a group. But also, like, for me, it make me lock in more. Try to eliminate the crowd noise and just focus on what I need to focus on.
And you can catch that one on Sunday at noon on Fox.
Tomorrow, the Badgers are in search of their third win of the 2025 campaign when they welcome in Maryland. The status of Billy Edwards Jr. still up in the air as reports say he'll give it a go in warm-ups. Regardless if it's him or Danny O'Neal, that gets start under center. Wisconsin knows there's a lot of season left and the opportunities are there to make some noise in Big Ten play.
There's a lot of ball left. That's something that, Coach Fick talks about, Coach Coop talks about. The league season starts now, and, there's a big mountain to climb, but it's still all in front of us. And individually, as a team, we're looking forward to it.
Where else do we go, right? I mean, we know that the season really begins now. We got to be able to move forward. We got to be able to get ourselves out of here. We got to be able to get as healthy as we can, and we got to get into league play, and we got to get better.
The Badgers are 9.5-point favorites in this one. It'll air on NBC at 11 a.m.
I'll be there for that. We're looking forward to it. Also tomorrow, 9th-ranked UW La Crosse set for their home opener. Eagles welcoming in Division II Wayne State of Michigan. And if you have some Big Ten nostalgia, take a look at the other sideline. Former Michigan Wolverine NFL running back Tyrone Wheatley, the coach for the Warriors, kickoff set for 1 at UWL.
Brewers nearing a first-round bye as they open their last road trip of the season at St. Louis. Fifth inning, the Crew down just one until Nolan Arenado comes through with a full count and the bases loaded. That rip down the line clears him. He slides into third safely with a triple. And then later in the frame, it's Thomas Sagas delivering to help Arenado jog home safely. That increases the lead for the Redbirds. The good news, the Cubs lost today, so, the Brewers fall, but the magic number to clinch the Central is just 3.
And Minnesota is starting a 4-game homestand against Cleveland. The Twins fall to the Red Hot Guardians by a final of 6-2. All right, we'll be back to wrap things up after this break.
Great, right?
I love it.
Get that Wi-Fi going. I light the fire. You got it?
Go.
All right.
You can go fast.
Go down. Our house is a very, very, very fine house. Now everything is easy 'cause of you.
It's Spectrum Fiber-powered internet, the most reliable internet you can count on. It's only everything.
Right now at Blaine's Farm and Fleet, get our lowest prices of the year. For a limited time only, we're offering the best possible pricing on your favorite brands throughout the store. Like our lowest price on 20-pound bags of Blaine's brand wild bird food. Rewards members get 2 for $12. Get free assembly and hydraulic fluid when you buy this Champion log splitter, $50 off. And get a free $15 gift card when you spend $75 on Purina pet products. Don't miss our lowest prices of the year, only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Interested in a heat pump for your home? Here at G&T, we've got an offer to sweeten the deal. Qualified customers can get up to $8,000 off a new Goodman heat pump system and a $2,000 tax credit for this year. In most cases, you'll pay less for this heat pump and furnace system installation, as well as over time with its efficiency and energy savings. Seriously, a Goodman heat pump that's smaller and more efficient for less. Plus, it's installed by an amazing team of skilled technicians with quality you can count on and experience you can trust. Interested? Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Here's a dose of reality. Driving under the influence of prescription painkillers is just as illegal and just as deadly as driving drunk. In fact, there are nearly 2,000 drug-related crashes every year in Wisconsin. Help prevent drugged driving, and let's achieve 0 preventable deaths on Wisconsin roadways. Driving on pills kills.
Asher Lassen Exteriors has moved to Chippewa Falls and is celebrating with a grand opening on Friday, September 26th. Come check out our showcase of Renewal by Andersen windows and doors, Gutter Helmet, Tundra seamless gutters, and Sonesta retractable awnings and solar screens. We have amazing prize drawings and special savings of up to 25% off for our guests. Join us at Asher's at our new showroom at 1654 Commercial Boulevard in Chippewa Falls on Friday, September 26th from 10 to 5. Visit goasher.com for all the details.
All right, welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy. Well, Kate, it was a bit of a different one tonight. Mother Nature not really in the favor of the Friday Night Frenzy, but still some takeaways from the night here.
We've got a lot of things to take away, like Hockey Fountain City looking good. We've got Holman and Baraboo or Reedsburg in a battle. We'll see how that one turns out tomorrow. I know Mother Nature might not be a fan of Friday Night Frenzy tonight, but she has a chance to redeem herself. All of those games that are going on tomorrow, hopefully she stays clear of the Lightning, stays clear, and hopes UWL get their game in. If it's a little bit of rain, we can handle it. Just keep the Lightning away.
Yeah, we can put the ponchos on. Also, I'll be at the Badger game as mentioned tomorrow, so check out that special report from Madison coming there. But that'll do it for us tonight. For Kate Overton, I'm Jacob Lensendorf. Have yourself a great weekend.